we're all coming in. We are announcing ourselves from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm Brenda Simmons.
Brenda Simmons from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Hey!
Brenda, making herself K-N-O-W-N known.
No.
Alpha Simmons Kendall from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Knoxville, in the house.
Big Orange Country.
All right.
Karen Simmons from St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis.
Yeah, what's up there, brother?
What do we have?
Renell Simmons.
Renell.
Yeah, from the
St. Louis.
Right, from the Gateway.
Right.
Okay. Regina, how you doing?
She said she works for, I don't know why we kept putting
ATU.
ATU. We were saying ATT. Yes, sweetie. Yes. Oh, you signed right now. Hi.
Come on, Jordan, you give me a hug.
That's your auntie. Hey, Janine.
How you doing? Good.
So we pay here and all that? What you
Okay, first you sign in and then we take care of it. We're doing the advertisements right now and the beverages right over there and they kind of get acquainted. Okay. Okay.
That place is right good, right there. I'll take that one.
Yeah. Okay.
You come to the class meeting. Robbie, you did.
Hey, Cheryl, how you doing?
Excuse me for walking. Oh, you gonna hold there first? I don't know. I don't That's her.
I'm number 10 in a family of 13, and I'm Faye Eubanks, and I have two children that's here, Regina and Devonna, number 10. And I'm going out of order because I'm doing the introduction and I can do that. But we're starting with the oldest member of the family, and that's my sister Gladys that lives here in St. Louis. And she has her daughter here, and we will ask her now to introduce her.
Did you introduce my husband?
He said his lovely mother-in-law.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Just want to make sure. I got beat up one time before when I didn't announce my husband, so I'm trying to make sure I have a safe trip back to Texas.
Okay.
You understand, don't you?
He said his lovely mother-in-law, so we all right.
Oh, you know what? I was outside when that happened.
He's so right. He couldn't have said a better thing.
Okay, this is Miss Jeanette, and she's gonna, Gladys' oldest daughter.
I'm the oldest living grandchild, Jeanette Yancey Washington,
I have my oldest daughter here, Tracy Crittenton. I only have 2 granddaughters, and there's my number 1 sitting next to her, Ashley. This is Dr. Ashley Reed. She's going to med school at Loyola. She has not been in touch with her Chicago cousin, and I want y'all to beat up on her. She has a Facebook page. And this is my daughter Tiffany. She's my 3rd oldest.
Let's have them stand up so we can see.
Yeah, stand up, Tiffany.
Y'all stand up.
And my number 3 grandson, James Jemison. His mother's name is Adrian. She had to work this weekend. And Tracy's my oldest. That's number 3. Number 2 lives in South Carolina. Number 4 had to work this weekend. So she's not here. I have 4 girls. And that's my 3rd grandson. How many grandsons do I have? I always forget.
4.
I only have 2 granddaughters, but I forget the grandsons. 4 grandsons, okay, and 3 great-grandchildren. And all of us live in Memphis. And my mother lives with my baby sister, Adrian. Some of you call her Charlene. Charlene is in the hospital. She's at Christian.
Oh my gosh.
But she said anybody that wants to see Mama, go over there tomorrow or on your way out the next day. So they're running tests on her, so I don't know how long she's going to
She
be.
had a birthday,
Yep, and she went in on her birthday.
yeah,
Yep,
the 29th.
29th of August,
Okay,
and that's it.
okay, the next number 2 in the family is Charles Wyatt
How old is Aunt
family,
Gladys?
1925.
88. Oh, good. The firstborn of 13.
Okay. Next,
What's up, Joy?
Okay.
I think I going on in Chicago.
All right. I didn't know we was gonna do this, but
Festival, I'm looking
but
for
there's Carol, she's gonna
I got this. I'm not gonna miss that opportunity.
Wait a minute, you said you weren't, you supposed to always be prepared.
I'm always prepared for family. You
You
know.
have time, so we gonna cut this right
Real
now.
quick. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Off the top of the head. Okay. My father was the oldest, 2nd in the family. He's number what? 12.
oldest
11, oldest son. I know his grandson.
And how many sons was it? You remember?
7 girls. Right. I can turn around, but I know my family. So he's deceased. He died in '92. My mother's here. My oldest sister's here. My 2nd oldest sister. See, they all treat me the same, so they all the oldest sisters. Okay. Carol stand with Debbie stand. My youngest, that's Carol on the right, that's Debbie on the left.
And this is my husband.
And I'm gonna get to it. This is my brother-in-law and a good brother-in-law because he's married to my sister. A good man. I'm gonna give him his props. And believe it or not, he's he's close with relatives of Tennessee. So you know things just go around. Okay, but he's a Cole out of Tennessee and Cole out of Bells, Tennessee. So he's close to us already. Okay. Debbie, Debbie, you want to say anything before I?
Well, I live in Evans,
Okay, she lives in Evanston.
not far from Loyola.
Okay, so cousins and things around here, y'all hook up. Carol, you want to say something?
And we have 1 daughter, and her family just moved to Raleigh, North Carolina at the end of May. So that's why they're not here.
Okay.
And we have 1 granddaughter.
Okay. So, but Bill's the deacon in my church. He was not gonna say anything. He doesn't want to say things, but you guys know him and make him feel welcome because he's quiet. He's not a Wyatt. He's quiet. Okay. All right, you got that. Now my wife.
He's on the way.
Okay, I have some. First, I want to introduce my wife. Okay, stand up, Sharon. Okay, now Sharon's been around, we've been married 45 years. So Sharon's been around all through this family, all through my life, okay? So, yeah, okay, so you see these scars and this attitude, gotta deal with that. Okay, I have a son, I have one son, Jonathan, he's named after my grandfather. We call him John, but he goes by Johnny. We didn't want another Johnny in the family, okay? Didn't want a David, didn't want a Johnny, so we named him Jonathan, okay? But he knows his grandfather, okay? Knows his great-grandfather, okay? So that's the point I want to make. Before I sit down, I just want the family to know, let's interact, let's make sure your kids, even when you go home, know your family, okay? I got a brother who really doesn't know him. He's been moving around.
Where's Pete? Is that Pete?
That's Pete, and you know,
He's on the way.
okay, but he'll be here, and that's good, because a lot of y'all know him, because y'all came up, but there's different generations, and we get lost in that, okay? So you guys make sure that you do know each other. I just want to go, before I sit down, I want my aunts and my uncles to know I love them to death. I am the man I am the now, because of my mother, my father, my aunts, and my uncles, okay? And I ain't gonna never forget that, okay? But I don't think my wife will check it, because I don't know if I missed anything, but I'm gonna sit down and let the next person. Them my babies. See, I know all. I know. Okay. I got too many. I'm sorry. Okay, then I did mention mine. Mom, will you stand up for a minute, please?
Yes, please.
Please. Because I want y'all to know that. You know, I said my aunts and uncles, but before all my aunts and uncles, I had a mother. Okay? Okay? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, my mother gave me rules and regulations and held fast to them, because there's my brother came in right now, we were just talking about. Okay, come on in, Pete. Okay, but you know, my father and my mother were from the South with rules, and you know, and you didn't know. And to this day, when people ask me, and I've been living in the same town for a lot of years, they say, "Don't you know such?" I said, "I wasn't allowed to know. That's Mr. Smith. Don't you know Mr. Bobby Simmons?" I don't know no Bobbies, no Bills, no Rick. I was raised, you didn't, you know, when you speak to adults, you call them Mr. You call them by the last name. And to a grown man, I still don't know him. And when I do see him, I call him Mr. Smith, Mr. Robinson, Mr. So-and-so, okay? But, now, good thing my brother came in, Pete, this is my baby brother, Pete. Stand up, Pete, because you introduced me to everybody.
Everybody else stood up.
Okay. Like I said, there's a lot of generations and things, and Pete's coming in out of Oklahoma, so, you know, he made a special effort to really get here to see his family. So y'all, make sure you really get to tell him who and what, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Next.
Wow.
I'm Charles Wyatt, I'm not Johnny Wyatt, because Mr. Johnny didn't speak at all. Yeah, and when he spoke, it was so soft you couldn't hear him.
But Mom, what I loved about David, isn't David the one?
Yeah, and keep on saying. Did you hear what Mother said?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
But this is the man that said he wasn't prepared.
He stays prepared.
He's always prepared.
Next time ask us, we'll
John,
My big sister, come on.
and we call him John L. John Marissa Wyatt,
Okay.
and his daughters
Come on,
are
big
here.
sister.
Come on up.
I'll step out a little bit, but I'm gonna come up.
I'm Connie Wyatt Richardson, and John, the late John Wyatt, I'm gonna say the late great John Wyatt.
There you go.
Father, and I'm from Flint, Michigan, and I'm just happy to be here.
All right.
You gotta introduce your sister.
And I have a sister here, Rose, that's my younger sister.
Mhm.
Rose, and I'll let her tell
Right here.
where
Oh,
she's
okay. And I have two brothers, Sam and Sydney. Sydney is busy right now. He's incarcerated. And then Sam is in Chicago.
So
Okay.
Sam's around, so whoever was near Chicago, they need to look Sam up.
Plenty of them.
And we live in Rockford, Illinois. This is my son, Jordan. I
Big
had him
Jordan.
at 40 years old, so a little late in life. And this is my husband, Jerry.
All right, hey, I know that name right there, all right. Yeah, all right.
John's daughter.
And the twins are next in line.
Oh my goodness, you look like an actor.
What's next?
Big boy, we.
Such a hard job.
Learn to love it.
Absolutely love him so much. No question.
Okay, George. Come on, George. No, you just do the honors.
Well, the second twin is our father.
Okay,
This is
so-
Monty Wyatt. Yes, I was able to get him out.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Go, George.
He didn't want to come, but I had to lay a guilt trip on him.
There you go,
Okay.
there you go, there you go.
No daughters can do that.
Uh,
Brother William Ray,
All right,
his
with,
grandson Alonzo,
all right.
and Mama from Laverne, same where Laura Lisa lives, in Redstone and Bells. And I'm in Forest Park, next to Oak Park. You can walk there, I can walk there. We have to connect. And I need to get Sam sample also.
Okay, okay.
Glad to be here, glad to be here.
Y'all stand up, y'all.
I am Laura Lisa,
All right.
Big Boy's baby child. I don't know, he ran off somewhere, went back up there and look at the westerns. So, there's Claudia, Bobby, and then Laura, and that's me.
Okay, okay, okay.
And where do you live, Laura?
I live in Antioch down the street from Lonzo, about 2 miles down the road.
Okay, okay.
Is that in Tennessee?
That's
Yeah,
everybody.
Nashville, Tennessee.
I don't know what's that way. All I know is Memphis, Memphis.
I keep forgetting about it.
And next would be my sister Freddie, and her family's not here. Freddie has been, had some illness, so she's not here.
She did call. I
Okay.
called her today.
Okay.
Yeah,
She wanted to know what everybody was
This is
doing.
serious?
and so you can send her a note.
Yeah.
You know, she's been kind of under the weather.
Okay,
Okay. And next would be Alvin.
okay. Quiet Al.
Oh, wait now, David Charles.
Yeah.
Seventh child. And I have one son, he's not here today, and I'm just glad to be here once more again.
All right, Big Al.
And just for the record, I'm Alvin's favorite sister. And our next person would be Kermit, and he's not here, and none of his family's here. Your Kermit is deceased. Okay. And next would be my sister Ann. She's not here, and Marie, she lives in Milwaukee with me, and has been ill, and she's not able to travel anymore. And none of her children are here. But she has 2 girls and 1 son.
Okay.
Okay. And I will definitely leave her address for anybody that wants to give her, send her a card or something.
Do her children live in Milwaukee also?
Yeah, they're all in Milwaukee.
All 3 of them?
They're all in Milwaukee. And next is me, and I did my introduction. So next would be Shirley.
Hello. I'm the 11th child and the 5th girl. And my husband is here, DeWitt, and my daughter, Monica.
Right here.
Where's Monica? Where's Monica? Oh, there she is. Stand up.
Y'all stand up. Y'all
And
stand
that's Monica and DeWitt. And I have a son, DeWitt Jr., and he's not here today because he had to work Monday and didn't think we were gonna make it back in time. So he didn't come this time. And I have one granddaughter, she's 14 years old, passing the 10th grade this year.
All right, all
And
right.
she's hanging out with her daddy this weekend, so
Okay.
she's not with us. And I am very glad to be here.
Yeah.
Glad to see all of us that could gather.
Okay.
All right.
Next.
I'm Mary, and I'm the 12th child, 12 of 13. I have 2 children, 2 sons. Brian, stand up. And I have a son that lives in Knoxville.
Okay.
And he was able to come to stand. He has 4 children, and Brian has 1, so I have 5 grandchildren.
All right.
And next would be my sister Mira, who wasn't able to be here this weekend. And she sends her love. She wasn't able to be here because her grandkids came 2 years ago to the reunion here in St. Louis and just had a good time. They talked about it and talked about it. So, and next, my dad's mother was a Simmons, and we're related. Simmons on that side, and I'm not even going to try to explain how and who, but my grandmother was a Simmons.
Okay. Yeah, right.
And the Simmons family is with us today.
All right. All right.
And so we don't know who wants to go first from your family. Alpha.
I'm sorry. I am the oldest of 5 from Brunel and Little Simmons. I'm Alpha Simmons Kendall, and I live in Knoxville. And I'd like to say that accidentally I ran into Betty at a debutante ball in Knoxville. I really had a good time to see her. Her daughter was her granddaughter was presented as a deb, and I was honored as Sora. It was a good homecoming.
All right.
Oh, I have 2 daughters, and they both live in Atlanta, and I have 3 granddaughters.
Okay.
They all live in
And what did you bring to share with us?
I got a cousin that just sent this book to me through the mail, and this is a little tree that we have, so I can tell you how we related.
Okay,
And he
good.
brought a book, and there, your great-grandfather's in here, the birth certificate and death certificate, and, no, I'm sorry, you're in the Albert Street, right? Yeah.
I don't know exactly how.
Right.
Okay.
But it's kind of, it's just, I don't know how he organized, I just got it maybe less than a week ago and haven't really had a chance to analyze it, so maybe somebody can help me figure out how this works. But it's really interesting, he has a lot of data.
Okay.
I'm actually Brenda Simmons. I thought Alpha was going to introduce all of us. Would you introduce all of your sisters and brothers and everybody? And I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I am so thrilled to be here with these Wyatts. I really do feel like these are my sisters and brothers too, because I really stayed at their house every chance I got when I was growing up.
And she always was a talker.
I was always a talk. But I don't remember everybody, so it's so lovely to see everybody here. It's really lovely to see everybody. And I have a son. I was going to say, what do you guys? And actually, I'm the twin of my brother here. I'll let him introduce himself.
All right. I didn't know that.
No, I'm not twins, though. No, we're all the same age, at least once a year.
I'm Brunel Summers Jr. This is my wife Karen.
Hello.
I have 5 children, 3 boys and 2 daughters. And I have 9 grandchildren, right, Karen?
Yeah.
She knows.
We're blessed.
All right, where are you living in?
St. Louis?
Okay, because
Green Linden.
Okay, give me enough.
And we have 2 other sisters, Elaine Simmons Coates, and she's presently staying with my daughter in Atlanta. And then our baby sister, Vanessa, is on her way here now. I told her to call her when she gets here, but she's on her way. And she has 2 sons and 1 daughter.
Okay.
And where does she live?
And they live in Martin, Tennessee.
Yes, and
And I need older sisters to know now that I make my living talking. I really do executive trainings at universities and corporate things. So y'all gave me a lot of good practice, and I appreciate
it. They're not only just our cousin. Alpha's father was the principal of my school when I graduated. His mother,
right.
and her mother was one of the teachers there.
They're right across the street from school?
Right across the street from the school.
Yeah.
And as Brenda said, I don't know why Brenda spent so many days at our house. Well, you were too, but you know, she made her presence known.
Since you said that, and when we all left home, our brother Alvin actually took care of deer for us, just like a son, and so we love him so much. He's such a brother to us.
So you're originally from Alpha?
We are. We are.
You
We
just said
definitely
that
are.
you across from the school, David.
No, his father did, not him. His father did. Well, I just know his father. I know his father.
Just say you was round, David, it's okay.
I knew his father. And the horse ran down, he used to stand in the schoolyard, right? I know that too, y'all don't know what I'm talking about. He run around the schoolyard like a puppy. Yes, sir, I know that.
Okay, this ends our family introduction. And if anyone here haven't signed a slip, please do so. Please sign in before you leave if you haven't signed this. And we have the board here. This is going to be 100 years from now. Your ancestors can see that you signed in at this reunion.
But yeah, if you all could sign in if you haven't had a chance to sign in.
And sign the order of business for pay and stuff will be done afterward. You can see Regina or Carol.
Okay.
And this ends my portion. You tell them next what to do.
Okay. So I know people are time for dinner, but again, if you want to sign this, and yeah, we'll do the housekeeping piece later. And since we're running a little bit behind time, I'll go through, as you guys know, we have the Wyatt family picnic. We do have an inside a pavilion because you just never know what the temperature is going to be. And I didn't think it would be, I didn't think you were going to be outside at 100. So it's an indoor facility. And I was just sharing that with anyone if you were thinking, oh, I don't want to be out in the heat. It's an indoor facility at Foss Park. And it's in the carousel room. So there is a carousel, but we have a section blocked out. But other people can use the carousel, but we have the carousel room. And then like 15 minutes before it ends, we get the carousel. And I know we're all older, but we would like everyone to get on the carousel so we can take the picture of the video.
Do we have a nurse?
No, we don't have a nurse. We got
a doctor in the house. So there you go.
I'm looking out. I'm just looking out.
Yeah, I like see that get steps through. No, she can carry it.
I don't have a bus this time. I don't have a bus this time. I didn't reserve a bus this time to get to the park. But I have printed out directions for everyone that's here at the hotel, how to get there from here to the park. I actually was going to put it into your gift bags. Hopefully everybody has a gift bag. And these are actually for the folks that's traveling from out of town. So are you all, I'm not sure, you probably staying at your brother's house, but we have your bags as well. And in that bag you'll see, for the folks that doesn't live here, you don't want to pay $3 for a water bottle when you stay at a hotel. And then inside your bag, you'll see also this information where everything is listed. And for those that live here, you should pick one up right outside. So, and some little knickknacks for you and your, if you did not get a bag and you're staying at the hotel, let us know.
Yeah, I know
But I
that.
think everybody got a bag.
We did.
I try to tell you.
I did do this in case you're interested. Originally, we had that we were ending at the park at 3 o'clock. Could it take like 30 minutes to clean up? We can't do a butterfly tour at 3 o'clock as a group, where we can go into the butterfly. It's not the one at the Omni, but it's the butterfly, what is it called? Thank you, Butterfly House. And we can actually go in at 3 o'clock as a group and they can do a group tour. So even though it ends at 3 o'clock, the picnic park, if you guys can make it to the Butterfly House and they'll do a group tour for us. And then after that, we are meeting at Houlihan's for those staying in the hotel right across the parking lot. And we have that from 6:30 to 8:30 and just, you know, having dinner, having drinks for some of us. And, well, I had a different idea, but yes, for some of us, Mom, so you know, just turn your head. And then, okay, and then for, last time we were here, we went to the City Museum. And I know we don't have a lot of children, but the grown-ups.
You going, Joyce?
Yeah, went to the City Museum. There's also, there's a Mississippi cruise. It's a 1-hour tour, but it ends like at 6 o'clock. I couldn't get us on there. So if we ever come back to St. Louis, I know there's some thoughts about having it in Tennessee or whoever plans it next time. If we come back, we probably will want to try to do that Mississippi River cruise. I mean, just to be nice to actually say that we did that. So, and then on Monday, just breakfast and farewell. For those that live here, if you want to come in and have breakfast, I kind of already told them I'll have some other folks coming in. It is a packed house at this hotel, and I'm going to try to see if I can get this room. They said we can't book it, but I'm going to come early and
Stake it out.
There you go. So that is about it. I'm so glad everyone was able to make it. This is a really good turnout.
Thank you for getting it together.
And I think, you know, I know we had it like 2 years ago, and I know we probably need some new blood.
She kept me up late nights.
For those that have maybe children like 20s and 30s, they got more, you know, great ideas about this. If we can have it maybe in 2 years. I know, David, you did your part. So we can't go to David's family because they did their part.
Burn.
Burnt out. So we're going to look for another family. And I did maybe even have it in Tennessee. I actually like the idea of Nashville myself. Knoxville. Yeah, you know, because it would be really nice for those that live in different parts of the country. We can kind of make it into a mini vacation.
Right.
So we can talk about it. And then maybe we can actually send out surveys and see what people are really interested in. And then the next time around, I really maybe actually have a Wyatt and a Simmons with the folks living in Alamo. I mean, if we go into Tennessee, it should really be a Simmons and Wyatt, or Wyatt and Simmons family reunion. So definitely. So. No, Aaron, we can't. We can't get people to Dallas. That's a nice stuff.
Aaron, would you like to say something? Your wife
I would come to Dallas.
I know you've been just as active as she has in this.
I would like to say something.
No, I know you've been doing it, but you cry, you complain, you send him on journeys. He does a lot of work too. I think he should be recommended for that. You guys put on 2 years. It's been good, and you really need to be recognized right now. So I say
That's right.
Well, I guess
This is not easy. This is very difficult to do.
Birthday. So Betty, you had a birthday on August 27th. Happy birthday.
The twins, big boy week.
83 years old.
Wow. And Charlene is August.
August 29th.
Okay.
Don't forget Annie.
And August 10th.
Annis was August 8th.
And Betta's grandson, Felix.
August 23rd.
August 8th.
Felix the third.
My daughter, August 23rd, and Eric Brooks, August 23rd.
Okay.
Another cousin.
Okay.
Yeah, we got August pretty
Yeah.
well.
So we don't know what was going on back then, but it sure is a lot of people in August.
Start going back.
I've actually figured it out. And if you live up north, it's cold 9 months before that, so you don't have anything else to do. You're snowed in, and that's why we have so many August babies in Wisconsin.
Oh, is that the real deal?
I'm serious. Virginia too. Aunt Anne's daughters are all Leos, and they're born in Virginia and Janice.
Yeah, wasn't one of June on her birthday or the day after?
The day after. With that being said, let's go ahead and have the dinner prayer, and then we'll have the tribute video. And then we'll talk about if we want to do some games. I know we have the room till 8:30. We actually have a little bit later, so if people want to hang out after 8:30, you can do that. I understand we got some card players in the family, which I didn't know. I brought some cards anyway, you know, just in case some people wanted to. I thought it was you. Someone approached me about it, but maybe they wanted to go someplace else to play cards. So. I don't think that's okay. Alvin?
You know, that was extraordinary. You were
I
right.
brought my computer. His object. I don't like those.
Alvin, are you ready to? Alvin's going to bless us with the dinner prayer. He's aware. So if you all want to join hands.
Heavenly Father, we believe in us indeed, all kids. Therefore, let this not be our prayers. As you bless those desires to come from what they need to come. Yes, I want to thank you for aiding us to enter here safely and sound. As you bless this food, let it be used for the nourishment of our body. For Christ's sake, amen.
Okay. Folks, dinner is out here. We do have all different types of dishes, and I have a list out front. So for those that just meat and potatoes, we have that as well.
I'm trying to come in with her. Right. That's it. I heard my brother at the front door. So I was like, okay, let me stick my hand.
Just the baby.
You know what? You got to sit Sunday going back is right under 7 hours. Friday coming here is 7 hours. When you going to do now? Oh, yeah, I said that was a long time.
I can get in on that. And then my daughter can sit down.
No, he's not,
I'm not shy.
not me.
I'm not shy.
No, the thing is, your dad talking about memories of aggravation. I only
Oh,
know,
yeah.
I only know.
Yeah, I can tell you that. I'm gonna start no stuff. I hope you trip and fall tonight.
I only know David as
I'm telling you what I'm thinking.
See, I only know David as the person who you hear now, so he's always been fun and talking and worship to me. She's the one who said something, they ganged up like, I'm like, what the world they doing today?
But she has really suffered.
I don't know what happened to her, I don't believe it.
I am certainly glad you didn't say anything about the blood.
And it was always smaller than me. I couldn't wait to get caught. Always taller. And bossy.
It's not my fault that he ain't quarter baby blood.
Yeah, you're breaking that up. I'm gonna break it. No, I'm not giving you, no. Give her water. Water bread. Take it. Okay. You want lemon?
I told you, it was too, what is happening is, the first time I saw David say something about, I was
What did you taste and tell me if it's still
paralyzed, you know.
I did not.
Yeah, my whole summer was over the minute they got me down.
He talked pretty bad about y'all.
My whole summer was ruined the minute they got me. Did you?
He was such a crybaby.
Well, you know what? I was quiet. She was a St. Louis thug.
They just went out to jail.
St. Louis thug.
Sharon.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Where milk really came out, he said, just pasta. I'm gonna get milk from the store.
There's mashed potatoes down there too.
It's not sweet enough.
And a bullet.
No, I was not. You were just a crybaby.
Hurt.
You were spoiled. You was a spoiled brat. Always.
Sugar from the coffee station? You want some sugar from the coffee station?
Oh, okay, thank you.
I hope you like your mother, not like your grandmother.
This is silverware. Honey, this is my best friend, David.
Since she was 2 years old, my grandmama said.
I know, yeah, okay.
She's in England. It's hottest summer they ever had. So she got snow boots on because her grandmama
Say
said
she can wear them, Mama.
I didn't know the child was gonna put them on. I brought them as a gift. Then she comes plumping down the steps with no boots on.
it was too funny. So she thinking it was like, it was so funny. Esther was like, oh no, my grandma was cheering her.
Okay, you gonna get the 2 packs? Give me maybe 3.
Put that switch. Put that switch.